What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Triz, man. We back with another one. I know it's been a minute, but that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, we here now. Got to get back. I'm behind on a couple episodes, so I'm gonna try to do all of these back to back. I know we got some Kendrick to get to. I know we got some other things going on in the world that we got to talk about on the YouTube channel. You feel me? But for right now, I got to get back to this last second C channel and see what's going on with these verse versus verse. The rap on beat tournament, 15 MCs, see who the best out of the 15 MCs. So if you've been keeping up with the channel, I did episode 1 and 2. Also, no, I actually did episode 1, 2, 3. So this is episode 4. I think they did like basically the first 4 rounds. I mean, the first 3 rounds was basically the MCs battling to see who was going to be into the next round, who was going to go to the lower tier or the losers bracket. And then, I think we right there to see the upper echelon people either see who's going to make it to the finals or the lower echelon people to see who's going to get their redemption. So without further ado, let's see what's cracking with Verse versus Verse, hosted by Geechee Yachty, Gina Views, judged by Ilmac and Daylight. Let's go.
Welcome back to Verse, the first of its kind rap cypher tournament. 15 rappers battling it out until there's one final winner. Round 1, we're gonna have 4 ciphers. In each group of those ciphers, it might be 3 to 4 different rappers in there. And judges will decide which 2 rappers from each cipher will move on to the next round. Those who aren't selected, they will get sent to what we have called a redemption round, where they get one last chance to battle their way back into the semifinals. In the end, one final winner will be crowned king or queen of verse, and win a cash prize. Last round, Saint the Gifted Gab, Kid Clutch and Royalty, L.I. the Mayor and Shy Dog moved on to the semifinals. Forward Dibs, Ratchet, E-Money, King Leo, and the one moved on to the redemption round. We on our last round 1 ciphers. Let's go ahead and meet this week's rappers.
I'm Pat Main. I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah.
My name Hansel, South Bay, California.
I have like more of a multi-syllabic approach to this tournament.
West Coast based, obviously, inspired by the likes of people like Nipsey Hussle, Kendrick Lamar.
Really kind of focusing on finding bars that fit in between it, and that's really it.
I think I give something different, something unique, you know what I'm saying, as far as like my lyrical approach.
I've done ciphers before. I've never done a cipher that was a competition, so this is all new to me for that regard.
I want to win this competition because I'm a competitive nigga, man.
DEI hire, I'm honored, you know what I mean? I'm honored. Everybody just is really nice to me.
Put something like this in front of me, it's like, I want it, you feel me?
I feel really good. I feel like I'm supposed to get to the championship round. I really do.
My father, you know what I'm saying, like he was, the closest person to me all my life, you know what I'm saying? So while he was on this earth, he always wanted me to do, what I was best at, no matter what it was. But the fact that it was rapping and music in general and creativity in general, I feel like that's my driving force, because I want to make sure I'm doing it for him, because he was one of the people that believed in me first.
I want to win because I was kind of asked last second from EK to do it, and I was like, man, that would be pretty cool just to get up off the couch and go win a tournament that you never done before and see how that goes. But that's really it. I thought that would be cool to wake up and go win,
Okay, so this group has 3 people, but they only interviewed 2. Out of the 2, I'm not familiar with Pat Main. I am familiar with Hansel. Hansel is nice. But if they picking 1 out of this group, I'm going with Hansel. If they picking 2 out of this group, it's a coin toss between Pat Main and Primo. But I'll say this. simply because, excuse me, EK is from Utah. He wouldn't ask this dude to come on here and do this if he wasn't nice. So I wouldn't be surprised if he moves on too. I just hope, because it's 3, that they get to pick 2 people and not 1. If they picking 1, I'm going Hansel. If they picking 2, it's probably going to be Hansel and Pat Maine, because I don't think EK would have his boy come out here for nothing. Primo, I've never heard of him, not trying to down him or nothing like that. He may shock me. He may be the one that goes on. Who knows? But we are about to see what's cracking right now. South Bay, stand up.
Yo. West Side. Look. I'm in this bitch golded. Militant focus, fuck a bitch that she get ghosted. I really been chosen. Sending them no, bitch, you niggas ain't anything close. Playing 50 Cent, minute me and smoking. In the crib counting up dividends posted. Unlimited benefits when you get motion. I'm really him, pinning this sicker than COVID. Wait, she said my aura cool, but I ain't chasing her. I'm not Golden State, new 38. Bitch, don't speak on me. I'm like an open case. These niggas all respect how I move. From the essays, the Crips, and the dime moves. And these niggas know my name Water, so y'all should've known this was finna be monsoon. That's on me, nigga.
That was a cool verse. Not too bar heavy. Flow was cool. I don't know if that's enough depending on what these dudes come with. And Primo looked like he about to step in and he got something to say. So let's I would hate for Hansel to have to go to the redemption round, because the dudes in the redemption round, if he go down there, he gonna really, really turn up. So let's see. I may be wrong. That wasn't the best showing from Hansel for me. Carson.
Look, we are not the same, boy. I am a different kind. Made man on that block, I was the youngest dime. I was a student in that trap, I put in extra time. Me and my pops was in the same game before LeBron. They say I'm crazy cause my favorite word, the color 9. What you don't get it? Nigga, never mind, just press rewind. Pressure was thick, ain't never caved in. Look, I was told it ain't how you begin, but how you fucking end. This shit is real, it ain't for pretend. Yeah, niggas want a war and it's okay, let's let the games begin. Money on my head, it was a light 10. Yeah, had a brush with death and all it did was make my waves spin. Yeah.
That was a cold bar. Had a brush with death and all he did was make my waves spin. But I'm not sure his style is suited for a tournament cypher. He the type of dude you go get to get on your single. The type of dude you go get to get on your album cut, where you got, you know what I'm saying, me and the homie, we about to, you know, talk our shit. That wasn't the type of verse that I like to hear on the cypher. He had a slight stumble, so if I'm having to pick between him and Hansel, it's Hansel already. But they kind of they both left the door open for the Salt Lake City Pat Maine dude to come through. I mean, he said he's multi-syllabic rapper. So if he come through with a fast pace, few punchlines, and he go through flawless, he might get the nod over them. Let's see what's cracking.
Fuck with me. Okay. Hey, trust nobody but the dogs in the yard. I'm on your boulevard with a hawk on my arm. Bottle in my hand will cause bodily harm. Muzzle top and break a mother top on your car. The promised land isn't not very far. I'm getting mugged as simple as a walk in the park. Take a chance in the...
He's already going to the next round. As long as he don't fuck up, as long as he don't say nigga or some bullshit like that, he's comfortable. You can see it off the rip.
Get shot in the dark, you finally get a leg up that'll cost you an arm, leg, arm, head. Watching your charms, I'm with a couple animals we lost on an ark. Ambulance had that ass hauled off for parts. Served at the hospital all a la carte. Briefcase full of money get tossed on the bar. Bait to apocalypse is not very far. We leave with the booty like hardy hard. Cause the money had you thinking that you are what you aren't. You get little play, you just part of a part. Only pushing peas when your car's put in park. I come up with a V like a cardigan parts. Now I can't even see where my property starts. I looked at my life and it caught me off guard. I was at the bottom of the poverty charts. They say Hollywood, but I'm walking on stars. Tell Elon Musk I can drop in my Mars. I ain't Hollywood, but I'm walking on stars. Tell Elon Musk I can drop in my...
Someone stays, someone goes in.
All right, so before they deliberate, before they say, I got Padme and Hansel if it's 2. If it's 1, I got Padme. Let's go.
Actually, no one goes home from this round. Somebody goes to the bonus round or the losing bracket, aka
Redemption.
hell.
This one was really tough. Like I thought this was.
You know what? And this was one of the dopest beats out of the episodes I watched so far. I like this beat compared to the other 3 ciphers I watched. But you know, everybody had a different beat. The MCs on this beat probably got the right for this beat, and the other MCs on the other beats got the right for those beats. So, or they made I don't know how they picked which beat they was gonna use for each cipher or whatever. But you know, they got everybody was on an even playing field. It's not like, oh, you sound better on this beat, so you get to go to the next level. It's like, you know, all 3 of them got this beat. The other guys got the other beat, so it was all fair love.
Like everyone brought something different in this round.
I boil it down to who finished the strongest. That was my determining factor of the only way I could pick a winner. And I went with Hansel as the one who finished the strongest. So Hansel most definitely advances.
I agree. He ended on a strong punch with something like the flow water. You know, this game will be mine soon or whatever that. My only small critique. This is from deep, like just really getting down to details because I thought it was so close across that I was really trying to critique each person. Was like his mic control, his mic presence. He was kind of coming off like I think it's that acapella battle rapper in him coming off the mic and like delivering like that. But he was super fire on the beat and did end the strongest. And like you said, with Hansel ending strong, the only note I put was like he ended a little abruptly, like it didn't seem like an exclamation mark on the end of his verse. And then with Padme, he did carry the same rhyme scheme.
I'm saying I was agreeing with you.
Yeah, he carried the same rhyme scheme the whole time. I really liked this first bar, like something on your street with a hawk on my arm.
Yeah, that's
like that.
hilarious.
It was just like a funny visual. And like
for some reason, I knew Ilmac was gonna like Padme because Ilmac is from that KOTD grind time. Not like Daylight is not from there either, but Daylight has been on all kind of leagues. You know, Black Ice Cartel, URL, you name it, he's been there. You know what I'm saying? And Ilmac spent most of his time in grind time and KOTD, so he's used to hearing those type of guys like Padme. So I figured he would kind of gravitate towards him also.
Like how I'm looking at, you know, maybe Hansel's mic control, maybe Primo's ending abruptly. What I thought with Pat was while he was on beat, it was almost a tiny bit maybe mechanical or a little stiff flow-wise. So it's really tough for me between these two. What are you?
I'm giving him a draw.
If you're completely drawing,
I'm drawing, so it's on you. I'm drawing. I made a draw. It's on you.
Honestly, I think that just like on some personal preference, because they're so close, what wins out for me.
I'm telling you, because he's used to what Pat Maine does, he's gonna go with Pat Maine.
To the semifinals, and which artists will be going to the redemption round? Judges, who's your picks for the semifinals?
This was really a tough one. It was a really tough one. and it was a hard decision to make based on it being so equal all down the line. That being said, hand it over to my main man right here.
Razor's thin margin, but with the two MCs that are moving forward are Hansel and Primo.
I stand corrected. I thought he was gonna pick Pat May. Now see, this is where if you've been following the tournament, this is where stuff gets kind of dicey, because going towards the next round, you got the championship bracket, right? You got people up there like Kid Clutch, Royalty, Shy Dog, L.I. the Mayor, Saint, Gift the Gab, and now Hansel and Primo, right? But going down, you got Pat Main. I think you have Forward Dev, 6500, and Ratchet Uno, and a couple other cats. Out of them dudes that's at the bottom, oh man, it's gonna be a dog fight to get out that redemption round. But the higher winner bracket is gonna be fucking fire all the way through and through.
Honestly, I am like pissed off that I left that on the table, because I had like 8 more bars that I just left off the table, and I fucked up that, and I was paying attention to the people reacting, and I knew I had a terrible transition at that point in all of the practice, and I just lost it and repeated my last 2 bars and moved on. So
look here, man, congratulations. You made it to the semifinals, but unfortunately, I'm also in the semifinals, so it was good while it lasted, you feel me?
Congratulations to Hansel and Primo, who moving on to the semifinals. In our next episode, it's the redemption round. The rappers who weren't selected in the first round, this their last chance to rap their way back into the tournament. See y'all next time, man.
Man. That was a good episode. But we see who went on. We're going to check out the next episode soon. Probably right after this, low key. But it's your boy Triz. Y'all know what it is. I'll be back with another one, I promise. Until the next time, deuces, man.